with these two on the stage. Budapest crowd enjoying the walk-on of Luke Littler, the number 2 seed here at the Hungarian Darts Trophy, and the world champion Martin Shindler, his opponent, and only one game between them in the past. That came in Minehead at the 2024 UK Open. Luke won that game 10-8. Maybe a little bit surprising that these two haven't run into each other more often. You are looking at the number 2, and number 3 players on the European Tour right now. And a run to the final for either of this pair will see them usurp Nathan Aspinall in top spot. But to do that, they'll need to dispose of the other first. And Luke Littler disposed of Joe Cullen, the 2022 Hungarian darts champion, yesterday with relative ease.
Martin to throw first. Game on.
We know the world champion isn't a fan of playing in Germany. What about playing against Germans, Paul Nicholson? Because in Martin Shindler, he's the best his country has.
140.
I think there's a very safe argument to say that Martin Shindler is the best that Germany has ever produced.
43.
And that leads me to my first point in this game. If Martin wins, it'll be a big win, obviously, on neutral territory.
67.
But if he were to make the semi-finals here in Hungary today, it would look very likely that he would become the first top 16 player ever from Germany. That's a big deal. He's seeded number 15 because of the fact that other people chose not to come from the seeded positions. Like Johnny Clayton, for example.
140.
But if you've got the top 16 players in the world in a list and Schindler's in that, it's not a surprise, because the last couple of years he's been superb.
64.
He's made that European Tour stage his own, it feels like.
140. Martin
And Luke Littler has made this checkout his own as well, even only in a couple of years. And Shindy got it in his locker. Not far away. Not far away. Luke Littler for an early break. Can't find the tops he wants.
Martin 25.
Should be single 5. They're both going to do this. So double 10 might get a lot of attention. Neither player troubled in their first game of the tournament. Cullen was done by Littler by 6 legs to 1. Littler scoring at times was just like that at the start of leg 2. Shindler did for Joyce on his 40th birthday.
49.
In the first game of Saturday afternoon. Possibilities are here for this fixture. This could become the England-Germany rivalry for the next decade. Their careers are at their start. They've already got titles. But maybe Littler's got a few more fans here in Hungary than, say, Martin Shindler.
I said a run to the final for either of these two will put them top of the European Tour Order of Merit. They get to the semi. We've got a two-way tie for the number 1 spot on the European Tour. Nathan Aspinall's also on 81,000 worth of prize money.
Well, this is a really interesting checkout for Littler. In the past, he has done the flatty trick, but he doesn't do it anymore.
60.
The scary thing about Littler is we all know how exceptionally good he is, but he's got about 4 different throws that he can go to in any which situation. A Swiss Army knife of throws.
Gains from the second leg. Luke Littler, third leg, it's Martin to throw first.
That is not the worst way to describe the world number 2. Swiss Army knife can do an awful lot of things. Some people might find out next week.
Yeah, and that's where we are in Basel. These two are the greats of Graz, aren't they, in the last couple of years?
Yeah, both green jacket winners. So I suppose at this stage we can call it the green jacket derby. It's a bit like Scheffler versus
97.
McIlroy, which might happen next week at the Ryder Cup.
177.
I think it's fair to say the audience are very much enjoying this performance from Littler so far. It's only 1-1, but the gulf between the averages at this very
84.
early stage. It's a bit troubling for Martin. He looks like he's in a bit of a fierce Vettel today, Littler. And when he's gunning for a title that he's not won before, that seems to be the motivating factor.
135. Luke across 60.
It's for Brad. Surely not all 10 again for the third time.
No
Oh, he's bust his score. Into the double 15 it goes, and now Martin Shindler has an opportunity.
He could leave double 15 to win the leg. Bull will do it.
65.
Another green
Luke
segment
across 60.
denies him a 2-1 lead. He hasn't hit tops yet.
40.
And tens lets him
Martin
down.
across
He is
25.
devastated. 25 again for Schindler. And this is the pitfall of going 5 double 10.
15. Luke
Well, you don't
across
say this
20.
too often, but this is Luke Littler's third chance at double 10, third visit. Now he wants double 5, and eventually he gets it. The final dart of the third visit.
Fourth leg, it's Luke to throw first.
It's a rather stacked looking quarter-final lineup at this early stage, isn't it? The Premier League players are having a really good time of it. Dobie against Danny Noppert, so we were denied an all Premier League encounter with Van Gerwen going out. Gezi Price, he was in the Premier League. Littler was in the Premier League. Might be 3 out of 4 in the top half of the draw.
100.
Premier League will go to Belgium next year.
140.
For some reason, I've heard so many people here in Budapest this weekend saying, feels like we're at the Premier League
100.
because of this place. The amount of people who have come through the door, and especially looking at the fans leaving last night, it was like a flood of different dart shirts. It was like being at Darts Comic-Con.
There was a lot of Luke Littler shirts. And darts like this away, double 14 for a 1-2-1.
107.
He hasn't had a ton plus checkout in the tournament so far. Neither has Martin Schindler. First dart in the wrong segment, second dart in the right spot,
71.
third dart on the floor, and now finally in the board.
Gains on the fourth leg. Luke Littler.
Doesn't look
Fifth
too
leg, it's Martin.
enamored
Go
with his
first.
performance so far. But just like yesterday, he's not really being troubled by a Schindler who has not found his stride.
91.
Having said that, he has had a really good season on the European Tour, Martin. Super consistent. 12th event.
140.
He's already played in 10 last 16 matches. There is a but though, and it's not that 180. He's only won 3 of the last 16 matches this season,
100.
and this already looks like a struggle. That's a good 60 in the end, but Littler might make him pay. There's that secondary throw with the stopping point.
180.
Shifting gears.
Schindler left 170 in the opening leg. That's unlucky. That is unlucky for Martin Schindler.
130.
He just caught the corner of the flight, and it took all of the speed of the shot. Here we go. He goes his own way. And of course he hits the ball just like he did last night against Cullen. Schindler is being stopped. If this guy was going to be an American footballer, what position would he play?
100.
He could probably play every position. Quarterback, running back, linebacker, special teams. He could probably even kick. He's shown that on social media.
140.
He's a multi-skilled individual, but this is what he's best at.
60.
Well, it was only a few minutes ago we mentioned that Luke Littler has a variety of throws that he can go to. We've seen him switch it up already.
I don't think he's under pressure. The only person who could potentially pressurize him here this weekend is himself, and he doesn't do that. That's one of the reasons why he plays so well. That's a powerful last dart.
120.
There aren't many players in world darts who can do that. And Schindler can't do this. Meaning Littler's got another
80.
checkout, which is going to be
Looking for 60.
a single 20 to tops combination. And there is the flatty attempt. I can understand why he's done it, because the other one didn't work.
40. Martin
I totally get it. It just didn't work out.
This needs to work out for Schindler. It does.
From the sixth leg, Martin Schindler.
Another finish in this
Seventh
match
leg,
on
Martin
double
to
10.
go first.
Spoke about pressure before. Schindler hasn't really applied as much as he would have wanted to. Neither did Joe Cullen yesterday. You know you need to be very good
85.
to beat Luke Littler in any circumstance. Martin Schindler is very good. The numbers are there. The statistics back it up.
85.
It's not one of his shinier performances, let's just say, for Shindy.
He's a good 10 points down from yesterday. Against Joyce, it was nearly 100.
97.
And it gradually got better as the game went on. He is improving in this game numerically.
95.
Just feels like if Littler's pushed, he will find the next gear he needs.
59.
I've seen Martin play as well as 111 on the European Tour. He's going to need a little flash of that if he's going to win this match.
100.
That's the first dart he's looking for.
100. $81. Martin equal
Be interested to
160.
see how he goes for that 140. Now that he does get a look. The strength of Littler's game has been just like last night.
140. Luke equal
It's been
140.
scoring, not finishing. Could change. And it does change.
Game shot on the seventh leg. Luke Littler. Eighth leg. It's
Right
Luke
now,
to
Martin
go first.
Schindler feels like he's got a broken back, because that really was back breaking. And Littler looks done with this game.
180.
That 140 outshot Luke Littler's first of this tournament.
82.
Could finish with 12 perfect darts.
Could finish on a 141.
Oh, it just came out of his hand late.
140.
He knew it as soon as it left his fingers. That's going to be a bit short.
125.
Well, barring a miracle from Martin, Luke Littler is marching on to the quarterfinals.
137.
This is what he's capable of. He showed it at the match play, losing multiple first sessions of matches, but then
54. Luke equal 44.
here we go. He's ready to win.
24.
He hasn't won yet, and double top has been pesky for him in Budapest.
Well, it's okay, because he's got double 10.
Luke Littler, 20.
And Luke Littler gets it done against Martin Schindler. Two players who have excelled on the European Tour, but only one player excelled in this match, and that was the world champion Luke Littler. Martin Schindler not at his best. Luke Littler once again not really being tested. It happened against Cullen yesterday. He came through that 6-1. He's just beaten Martin Schindler, the 15th seed here in Budapest, by 6 legs to 2. He moves on to the quarterfinals here at the Hungarian Darts Trophy. Martin Schindler falls. Luke Littler wins by 6 legs to 2.